Millie was correcting Didi today about her makeup, like about her blush. Guys, I was so surprised. I was really very surprised. There's nothing really wrong in what in that scenario, okay? Because I know that when somebody you're crushing on is kind of like talking to you or telling you about some things, even if you're trying to get over the whole crush and all, it still brings back no, it still brings it back. Okay, I wonder how Didi was feeling at this moment where Melly was telling her, "Oh, you didn't do this well, you didn't do that well." But do you know that before a guy could spot all of that and really be interested in telling you, it could just be his personality. Actually, anywho, guys, try and like this video, please. If you just joined, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I think we've gone past the stage of telling people to like. Once you enter a video, you click on a video, guys. I said enter, yeah, is entering now. Once you click on a video, it's always nice to like, at least comment the creator for the time, not just because of what they say, but that's where people get it all wrong. They think it's because of what you're talking about. No, it always helps us as creators, right? And you subscribe to my YouTube channel, that is if you have not. Okay, now what I'm trying to say is, before a guy actually comes to tell you what stained your clothes, what that means, he has really paid attention. Because a guy who did not pay attention to you would not see that there is something wrong in what you did, probably the way you wear your makeup, especially when it's not really that conspicuous. Because makeup, you really have to look at someone very well before you see that, oh, you didn't blend this well, oh, the blush wasn't nice, like that. Okay, now I don't know. I got confused. I said, are you really getting over Tandeka, or what Smash said on Sunday is actually telling you something? Who knows? You know that we humans, there's a way we behave. Yeah, there's a way we behave literally. Because imagine that you don't know that somebody is having a crush on you, and someone just comes and say, oh, this person actually likes you. As human, you might say, okay, oh wow, so this person likes me. Maybe let me just be nice to her. Let me just get to know her. Even if, like, you have a person, you have someone, but for the father said, oh, this person is really really out, you might be like, okay, let me just be nice to this person. But not just Didi, he's literally being just, but my own thing is spotting that Didi's blush, that Didi really blend her makeup well, and he was pointing towards that. I was like, thank God Tandeka did not see them. Well, Tandeka is mature. She may not really react, because I know that Tandeka also I wouldn't say flirts. She also plays with the guys. Like, sometimes she, like, was it yesterday? She was just mimicking the Don, and the Don was busy frying. Was this samosa? I don't know what he was doing. Anyway, he was frying something. I don't know what it was. Let me not give it a wrong name. And like, the guy wasn't really buying it, but he just kept quiet and act like he wasn't seeing her. Sometimes he's nice to Dube. Maybe Mmeli must have on his own, like, okay, maybe it was because of me. We are not going to be surprised tomorrow. You see, Mmeli will talk Tandeka into accepting Didi. He's like a, would I say, a peacemaker? But I do not think he really wants to go for Didi, or he really wants the girls fighting over him again and all. I don't think so. Maybe he's really trying to get more closer to Didi, not just for anything. Understand me, guys, not for anything, but because let me just get to know her. Let me just find out more. Who knows? You might be surprised tomorrow. You see, Melly telling Didi to go apologize to Tande. He can't do it. Now, somebody is crushing on Didi, and guess who that person is? Mshefane. Yeah, yesterday I saw Q with Didi, and while I was watching in the comments, because there's a particular app where I watch on. Okay, yeah. So in the comment, people were like saying a lot, and like, Didi, you still want a sheep? You did this, you did that. I was surprised, because I don't know what's happening between herself and Q. Okay, I don't know what exactly I would call it. Later, Q went to the garden, but from the conversation that Mshefane had with Michelle, I got to find out that Q is actually interested in Didi. Like, yeah, Q is interested in Didi. This Q guy, oh god. Someone said something in the comments and said, whoa, I was thinking that Q would be that guy, having all the ladies going over him, being mad about him and all of that, going crazy gaga for him, but it didn't happen. Like, he didn't really give us that vibe. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Yeah, me, I thought as well. So he's tall, cute, so like all the ladies. Or then I don't know. So Mshefane was telling Ilano that he F's with Didi. He's really interested in Didi. Okay, so Ilano said, but he Mshefane said he doesn't know what exactly is going on with the other guy. That's Q, and the other one, the way they did the sign, that's Mmeli. Okay, he doesn't know what exactly is going on, so that is why he's like. So Mshefane was like, anyway, the thing is, she was in a relationship, or she is though, but they had an argument, like the had a very big disagreement before they came to the house. So right now she doesn't even know where to stand, you know. Yeah, she doesn't know where she stands with the guy. So maybe she told herself, if I find somebody in the house, probably I'll move on. But I know when she was telling, who was she telling? I think it was Q Dorado. She was telling somebody that okay, your friend said, and Ila and Michelle too, that she's in a relationship, la 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 la, and all of that. But we were surprised how she was just obsessing over Melly. Now, according to Michelle, he told Mshefane that Q has been on Didi's neck, but Didi says she doesn't like Q and she doesn't want him. That Michelle even had to, that she has talked to Didi severally and she said no on Q's behalf. And she has also told Q, she said she doesn't want you, she is not interested, but it seems the guy isn't giving up. Because last night, when Didi was lying down on the couch, he was there, trying to do some flirt things before he went outside. That was the reason he was complaining that he's drained, and Ramona was offering to give him a touch, and he rejected that and left. Okay, sometimes there are things we don't see. Of course, I can't sit 2-4-7 watching a show. Won't I eat? Won't I go to work? Won't I take care of my family? Won't I do other things? So, or probably there are some things production will not show sometimes. Okay, so yeah. So, but one thing that Michelle told him is that, like, you just have to take up the game from the info I have given you. And there is this guy. What name did they mention? They say Elenos something. He could just go to her and said, I do hear Michelle talking about Lenos. Who is he? Then let her open up to you and tell you. Then you could tell her, oh, I'm interested in you. I'm interested in getting to know you. I'm interested in la 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 XYZ. You understand? Okay. Yeah. But then, do you guys think Didi is really going to accept? Do you guys think Didi is going to accept that? I don't know. It seems she has a type. Maybe she likes them tall. Who knows? Because she's really made it clear she likes Melly and Bordeaux. She told Smash is in week 1. That was in day 1, obviously. That was in week 1. So maybe she has gotten over it. But with all of these things Melly was doing today, spotting her, whatever, and I just hope the obsession is not gonna come. And I just hope she's not going to start talking about it. And well, me, like I said, based on experience, guys, I'm not a child. At least I have a child who, at least I have kids, right? Let me put it that way. So you could see that I'm a little experienced. Before a guy would spot something about you, especially what you're wearing, and tells you, definitely he must have taken his time to pay attention to you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say, oh, he's going to leave the Tandeka or whatever, but he must have paid attention to you, and maybe you could be like, this person likes me. Okay, maybe let me just play it low key from far. Who knows? I do not know exactly, but I'm just telling you based on experience and what I have seen so far. A guy who doesn't really pay strict attention to, imagine even couple living, when your husband pays attention to you, he's going to spot some things. But if he's not paying attention, he wouldn't really see that, oh, you wore your wig this way, you wore those this way, and all. That's just what I am saying, though. But I'm not really meaning into whatever. But all I'm saying is, before a guy would really spot your blush, like your makeup, spot something and pointing to it, that means, and he was like, oh, his friends could, man, you are a guy, you are not a lady. If you were a lady, I would have said, okay, fine, good, but you are a guy, so what were you looking at before you? Anyway, Biggie's house. yeah, is a fun house. They didn't come there married, so you were free to explore options. Explore. You're very, very free to explore your options. If you venture into something and you feel like, okay, let me still try this one and see the one that will work better, it's fine. But do not bring back the Playboy strategy you used in Baby Titans, because I don't think it's going to favor you. Though I'm looking at people still want him to come out more, but that is not going to favor him. All right, share your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.